Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And he'll get the football. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Williams. As the first down is still going. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Joyner. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come on in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to chuck it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Moore. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the wideout goes in motion. He's looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Morton. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. He's got the first and still going. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. What? An adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks. Third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. We're already in field goal range, but they're thinking about the end zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. There's the handoff. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back to pass. It's Morton. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Sticking with the running game. Past the 30. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Hughes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Swung, but a pass rush is sacked.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Morton going for his running back. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's second down here. And on the carry, he's heading left. First down, looking for more now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Moore. Over the middle, it's Johnson. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Touchdown, Ducks! The comeback is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask from the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. To throw, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick grab. Tackled there by the defense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab by the receiver. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a toss to the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Morton. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a grab by the freshman.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the move. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Direct snap to the back. And they've got him. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.